own Twitter.
Yep. Yeah, we after Litecoin's new Twitter expert,
Yeah.
they're meme specialists for Litecoin's new organization. I thought that would be a fitting background. I mean, Mark's Twitter post went viral. He posted commenting on what Litecoin had said to Solana. So that post went viral for Mark. So
We did?
we're doing
Let's
Twitter.
see that.
Well, viral in our space, not really viral. And I mean, 12,000 views, whatever it was.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. So,
But we have we do live and try to invite people up to the facility. Had some of my networking.
yeah, I saw the one where it was like sounds like the microphone of the crypto world.
Yeah.
But let me hear.
It's such a good diss because it's true.
Right. There's the apparently
Yeah,
it
yeah.
hurts people's feelings.
Except Solana. Oh my gosh. I love it.
Let's keep
It's
pushing.
actually up to
If you guys
13.
can find it, go share it out. We'd appreciate it. We had a surprise guest. We didn't tell you Django was going to show up. Flew in this morning, right? He had red eye
Yeah, all night.
to Charlotte and then drove 2 hours from Charlotte to here to the facility.
Ask them if they can even hear us.
They should be able to hear us. Microphone's on.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a crazy echo in this room.
What's your phone?
What's that?
What's your phone? What you got?
I don't know.
57?
57 people
57.
are watching right now.
Django, what's up, man?
What's up, Integra guy? Ah,
So don't want to go too in depth about what's going on here because we'll have more announcements in the future. But with everything going on with the election and the Bitcoin pump and the surge in equipment sales or the lack of, I mean, sales are going up, but stuff's selling out. I guess is why we're doing this live stream just to kind of give you guys some feedback on what's going on and try to answer some questions about the crypto space and hopefully help educate. Oh, your tweet.
Yeah, I just posted the link to it.
Let's see if we can get up to like 25,000 views. Share it out. Share the tweet.
Maybe he's trying to share something.
Just click on the link. Open it wherever you want to open it. So we brought out the spread. We're only going to go live for a little while because nobody wants to miss the Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah, tonight was probably the worst night to go live, honestly.
It's okay. It's all right. I mean, I think Electrician's got a nice little bet going on with with Tyson, and I don't know. I mean, we've seen Google supposedly leaked the results already. Tyson goes down in the 5th round, apparently, according to Google. I don't know. I mean, is it rigged? Is it not?
Did somebody ask Alexa what?
Yeah, it was a prompted response from Alexa.
You know that people can train tools to answer those questions.
David says we're going to have to reserve some space for him for more ASICs. We saw this the Honda shot. He posted a picture of the back of his car. Just packed full of ASICs.
I think I saw that on Twitter.
He's got 50. You better hit me up soon, dude, because we're getting rid of the space that we have.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that's here knows we've been doing network update or network improvements, doing the best we can, setting up redundancy systems. It's not that we're making network improvements; we're just trying to create redundancies within the facility. So that's why the network keeps cutting in and out right now as we're going live, is because the network is trying to keep up with everything going on as it adjusts. So apologies in advance. Where's the questions at? What do you guys got going on? Bitcoin is currently
91.
Nope. Let's see what we got. I know you guys can't see it, but 91, 283. Ethereum's at 3,000. Tether, obviously at $1.
Dude, Bitcoin's up almost 20% over the week.
Yeah. 18%. 29%.
I don't know why Solana's still going up though. They got taken out by Litecoin.
Wait, what do you have it filtered by? Market cap?
Yeah.
Mm.
What else would you filter it by? That always puts. I mean, Bitcoin's always at the top,
Yeah,
regardless.
Dogecoin is above XRP.
A volume, maybe?
Integra, if you need help going through them, you can always send it to us. If you get overwhelmed, we can have the guys go through them. Obviously, it's going to take us longer than it'll take you doing it by yourself, but at least we can help you out. Or send them to us in batches, or let us know what you need for shipping. We'll help you create labels for you. At least we can save you on shipping if we can.
And it depends on his strategy too, because like those 58, like, are you just consolidating or like you going down to the board level and repairing? Like honestly, I would just take what you have, consolidate what you can to get machines up and running.
Well, who did you get them from?
East Coast Mining.
What kind of condition were they? We've gotten stuff from East Coast that's lackluster.
I'll let him answer that question. What kind of condition
So
were they in?
don't throw shade in the industry. Is that what you're saying?
Let's be promising and say they were like C+.
Consolidate first. So out of the 50 that you have, what do you think you're going to get down to? You think you'll get down to maybe 30 if you're lucky, or 45? Fred Murray. You can just speak out loud, Fred.
So I have somebody that's got $9,000, and they are considering buying machines. They asked what the benefit would be, and what a good strategy may be for their $9,000 worth of, like if they wanted to invest, let's say half of it in machines, how would that benefit them?
Well, we're not financial advisors. We cannot give financial advice.
I know. But if you, what would you do?
That's the response.
But what we would, if it was our holdings, if it was me personally, with the market the way it is and the way it's trending right now for the next few months, my bet would be to buy used equipment. We have a special, not just because we have a special on used equipment, but because used equipment is going to be flooding the market. So I'd get my hands on good quality from a reputable source, whether it be from us or somebody else, it doesn't matter. Get your hands on used equipment and mine on it while you can. And then when Bitcoin pumps another 20, 30%, sell that used equipment and buy the stuff that you really want. Buy the L9, buy the S21 that does 200 terahash. You buy the upgrade equipment, buy the shit now, learn what you want to learn, get your feet wet, and then in 6 months to a year upgrade. That would be my play. If I was getting into it fresh into the market, that's how I would play it.
So hypothetically speaking, if someone was to spend $5,000 today in used equipment that you have currently,
so if someone was coming to us directly and spend $5,000 with us, we have the S19, the 110s at $484, and then we also have machines that we have currently on the shelf, 95Ts, S19Ks, 120s, that are ready to deploy as soon as we receive payment.
so you say $484?
Yes.
So essentially, you can get 10 of those machines. Right? What do 10 of those machines do? How much Bitcoin do you get out right now?
Gotta crack one open and see how much is in there.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't put it on the hash rate. I've never seen hash.
Don't use this, dude. Use ASIC.
It's already up. I'm just going.
Alright.
Shut up.
But then just put it in there. It's S19.
You got the
Okay.
keyboard.
Right there.
I'm going to make him type it. Enter. Good job.
It should have just auto searched.
And if somebody wanted to host with you, what are you charging?
Right there. There you go.
What we're charging,
It's not even right.
9 cents is our starting rate, depending on what you're coming in with and what we're talking about. So this ASIC miner value, they're not keeping up with the price trend of Bitcoin right now. So this is a little lower than what it should be. And S19 110 should be doing closer to 150 or 125, 130, high of 150 after electrical cost is paid. So, but that's the models that we have access to right now, and then we also have
150 as an adult.
$1.50 a day after electrical is paid. But if you're getting into Bitcoin right now, I wouldn't be worried about paying electrical. I'd be stacking as much Bitcoin as you possibly can.
Okay.
I would just be paying your electrical out of pocket. And
Yeah, dude, look at. So they say that it mines 0.00073 Bitcoin a day. I do that right now, and that's almost $7.
right. So
Okay.
Also, yeah, $7
go here.
before power.
Go ahead. Plug in the other side. Let's compare. And these guys can't see. Excuse me. I'll remove the background.
I'm typing ass.
So $7 times 10, that's $7 a day potential at 9 cents. Well, that's pretty good.
They
So
can't
yeah.
really see what we're looking at. We're changing from mining ASIC to ASIC miner value. Mining ASIC is not the greatest website. I was about to say something even worse, but
They're on our site and they're one of our affiliates. So you gotta be nice.
So I have a question for the dumbass.
we have a question for the dumbasses.
Yeah, so say I want to get into this. I don't know nothing about it. I got like 5 minutes, right? Then
Yeah.
I want to buy some used equipment. Because you brought that up. So if I bought $5,000 worth of used equipment, how long would it take me to, based on today's market, to regain that $5,000?
So that is always a question we hate to answer because we don't like the term ROI, return on investment.
2.5 months.
2.5.
From the electrician.
From the electrician. No, we don't know.
Based
Why
upon
don't we tell them
today's
what the question is so everybody else can hear it?
They can hear. They should be able to pick it up from the microphone.
All right. Okay, fine.
Did you guys hear the question? I don't know. He asked if he had $5,000, what was the return on investment? To summarize the question.
More of a dumbass.
Well, the dumbass is, don't worry about your return on investment. That would be my answer. If you're getting into cryptocurrency, you're getting into the project because you believe in the future of the ecosystem. Bitcoin went from nothing to almost 91,000 in a span of just 20
Less
years.
than a month.
Well,
From
and,
zero, from 0 to 90.
from
Yes.
0 to 90, yeah.
15,
But I mean,
15 years. Yeah.
we went from the election November 5th to at 70,000 or whatever it was, 68, now at 91. So to predict a market like that is very difficult to do. Anybody getting into Bitcoin right now with whatever they have is you either buy Bitcoin with the $5,000 you have or you buy equipment. And the benefit of buying equipment is that you're gaining or gathering or mining Bitcoin on a dollar cost average system.
You're also reducing your risk
You're also reducing your risk.
because you can liquidate that equipment. Where if you just bought Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes to 0, well, you lost everything because you didn't sell in time. So there's risk there where if Bitcoin's starting to drop, you can be like, well, I'm going to liquidate my equipment.
Right. And it also goes the other way as well. So Bitcoin goes up, like I was saying earlier, that used equipment that you spent $5,000 on is now worth $15,000 for used equipment that you only paid $5,000 for. You can sell and upgrade your equipment and keep going forward, or buy Bitcoin with a percentage of it and keep chugging along.
So how often can you turn Bitcoin into money?
Why would you
Whatever
ever
you
do
want.
I'm just saying. So if you're a dumbass like me, and you're just coming into this thing,
Yeah. Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
I love your. So, how do you I don't know. How often can you turn that into?
Well, like John said, you can dollar cost average, which that could be a daily, weekly, monthly. It just depends.
So there's really no risk unless you want to take it.
Right.
That's all.
Well, there's always risk,
It's all
but
investment.
yes.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, we do have somebody who is a actual financial advisor in the room with us who is shaking his head yes and no happy.
He's also telling us to shut up because we're not financial advisors.
Yes, that's it.
You guys can't say that.
Finra's not listening. This is all entertainment purposes only.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a bit on your?
Wait a second. I want to know why my mechanic or future Huddle Auto Works here at the facility is sitting there with fucking McDonald's when I bought this fantastic spread, and I told him that was going to be food here.
Well, hey, it's only a spread when Wendy's is on the.
Give myself.
Yeah. So Integra says he can get 15 fully functional.
That'll be good. I'm doing repairs, ASIC classes with Austin. Austin's great.
Yeah, he's a homie.
For sure. We also have a guy here training right now for ASIC board level repairs as well. So if you do have some that you want to let him tinker with, please send them our way. I mean, we have a graveyard full of dead equipment that he can pull from, but S19s and stuff like that, those boards are going to be hard to come by here shortly as price goes up. Even the dead ones, I think.
Yeah.
So, any GPU questions since we got Django here?
GPU mining is dead. No one wants to ask me any questions.
I keep grabbing the wrong mouse.
Thanks to 2 people watching.
All right, we got like 45 minutes,
45.
50 minutes. Just like 40 minutes left to the fight. Need questions. I'm not missing the fight. I want to see Jake Paul get knocked out.
You said the fight starts at 8, right?
Starts at 8 on Netflix.
You got 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah. 20 minutes.
You know the fight's gonna start.
Over and done.
The event starts.
The event starts today. Over and done with.
Can you get into your story a little bit? Yeah. Maybe for those folks that are watching, and have no clue about Bitcoin, like how did you guys figure out that this shit makes you money, or can potentially make you money? What was the driving force behind you getting into mining specifically, and not just buying cryptocurrency?
That's a good question because a lot of people around here in the small town see you getting this big bill and they don't know what the hell's going on in here.
No, I mean,
You know?
background-wise, Mark is from the mortgage industry.
Yes.
But we both have backgrounds. Even before Mark was in mortgage, he was a welder. And before that, I mean, I was a welder for 25 plus years.
Thanks for telling my story.
So you're welcome. You want to tell mine? Go ahead.
No, you were doing perfectly fine.
And I was a welder until I got into this. I mean, I've been involved in the financial space on my own and do my own finances, my own trading, and my own crypto stuff since 2010. So I've been in the crypto space for a while, and it got to a point where I was working 3 jobs, not seeing my kids, where something had to change. So I transitioned all of my attention into a new niche market, and Coastal Crypto grew very organically. We never intended to be a hosting facility. We never intended to be.
I fought John tooth and nail, trying to prevent us to become hosting facility.
Mark till this day, even though he sells most of the clients that are in our facility, deal with Mark directly, and I just set machines up. I pick things up, put them down. Mark still doesn't want to do hosting, but it's our bread and butter at this point. We've done right by, or try to do right by all of our clients that come in and do hosting. But the whole intention of us starting Coastal Crypto was to mine for ourselves. We saw an opportunity with script mining, and we took advantage of it, and grew from there.
So, can you speak to the fact, if it's a fact or not? No, it's not. But as far as buying machines, right? So, I know if you buy Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin. That's fine. It's worth X amount of dollars. If you buy equipment, what kind of benefit do you get from that? As far as, I mean, is there any kind of tax implications in terms of If it's a business expense, can you write off that machine?
We've seen
purchase?
we've seen it done a number of different ways.
Definitely, you need to be friendly with your tax advisor.
Yeah.
But yes, you can treat crypto mining as if it's a regular business. So as you're buying equipment, you can write depreciation off depending on how you do your taxes. So, you're buying a $5,000 machine. That machine depreciates over a period of time because you're constantly using it, similar to like a work vehicle. And you're putting miles on it, right? In this case, you're putting hours on it. There are some implications that could benefit you tax-wise if you do it right. But that's the thing. You need to talk to your tax person because there may not, that avenue may not be available to you. It just all depends.
We even met a guy out in Minnesota that he specializes in tax shelters where, or alternative tax solutions for crypto mining operations. Sorry, better way of saying it. So yeah, there's different ways of doing it. If you're just gonna get into it for yourself and you're gonna have one or two machines in your garage, hold the crypto, don't sell. Easiest way to put it. You're gonna get taxed when you sell short-term capital gains, long-term capital gains, whatever it is. If you're going in heavy, and I say heavy, I mean 50,000 or more, and you're buying a handful of machines or a couple hundred machines, your better bet is to talk to an attorney, talk to a lawyer, CPA, set up the proper channels, and utilize those purchases as, like Mark says, write-offs. And you're using the cryptocurrency to pay your electric bill so that's another write-off. So then you're only taking profit on what is not being used to pay off your hosting fees. So there's different steps you can take along the line to reduce your tax burden, if you will.
So do you have to pay taxes on the money that you make?
We're a corporate, we're a company.
No,
So-
I mean, if I was to buy machines from you and you were hosting, do I have to pay tax on the money that I make from you?
Uncle Sam always wants his piece of the pie.
So
But again, you talk to your tax person, or if you are savvy in the tax code, there are ways to
gotcha.
be undone by the burden that could be done.
Yes, good.
Wow.
That was good.
I've heard that.
I mean, my best, I mean, you would only cash out the minimum amount, if anything, to pay your host provider or your electrical bill, if that's the route you want to go. Or you just pay out of pocket and you stash the crypto and you forget about it, like a savings bond or a retirement fund or whatever. And you just hold on to that crypto for Bitcoin to hit 200,000. Or if you're Michael Saylor, you think Bitcoin's going to go to 13 million a coin. It's just how long do you want to hold on to it?
Well, I want to mine Bitcoin for the time. So I want to grab a dividend every week. So am I paying capital gains on that money, or am I paying income tax? Or you don't know. I know you're not a financial.
Right now, the tax code, I believe, and someone correct me if they're listening and watching, you're not paying you're not paying capital gains taxes until you sell crypto to US dollar and it hits your traditional financial account. Now, if you convert it to, say, USDT, which is a crypto, it's still cryptocurrency. You're not pulling it out of your account. That's why a lot of people are kind of migrating to crypto.com, or they're migrating to Coinbase, because they can mine and then hold their assets and pay their host providers in USDT, and we're all happy with it.
So it's kind of like having your own bank.
Correct. You are your
own bank.
Yes, you are now your own custodian of your own
Keep
money.
it in crypto, you're good.
Again, you need to talk to your tax guy.
USDT is not fiat currency.
Correct.
No, it is a blockchain technology, which is along the lines of Bitcoin.
Can you spend crypto by keeping it in your crypto bank?
There are more and more companies, not even us who are in the crypto space, that are accepting cryptocurrency as payment. So if they're accepting cryptocurrency as payment, the only one paying taxes would be the company that is taking that transaction and has to pay a bill out. And then that company is using that bill as a write-off on their taxes. So it all washes out some way, shape, or form, right?
Somewhere.
I mean, we're here in a small town. Our facility's in a small town. The diner down the street that only accepts cash.
Yeah.
That's a Bitcoin ATM that sits inside their cafe. So it's popping up everywhere.
I heard Donald Trump bought pizza with Bitcoin. I don't know how true that is.
That's news to me.
But I've heard it.
I need more S19s. How fast can you on your end use one? 7 to 10 days. Probably faster, but it just depends.
Yeah, we're being.
DM me on the website, and I can help you out.
We have about 70 coming in right now that have already been sold. So we can always get more. I was hoping for a drinking stream. I guess nobody brought that. Do I need to put the?
Yes, it's definitely BYOB here.
Yeah.
So you better be drinking along with
Bring your own
us.
beverage. I mean,
I'm going to call out the 20 people that RSVP'd and didn't show up, though. I'm a little disappointed in you.
No. Hey, you are really butthurt. I told you 5 people were going to show up.
We got more than 5.
I know.
But all of them were from my fantastic
this place
BNI.
is full, man.
All right, 15 minutes to the fight. What do we got? Guess it's early.
So if I would buy a machine tomorrow, how long is it going to take for me to start earning?
If you're buying a machine that's already on a shelf that we have available at $550?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
How many do you have available?
We got 50 machines at $550 that can be turned on as soon as funds are received.
50 machines at $550 can be turned on as soon as funds are received.
Then it's probably, like Mark said, 7 to 10 days for the machines at $484 for them to be shipped in, for us to inspect them, and for to be turned on.
Or any new stock.
Or any new stock.
What's the difference between a 550 machine and a 484 machine?
Terahash.
Terahash, and the machine's already on the shelf.
Okay. How much would Terahash do I get for it?
15. 500. You don't get more. You get less. It's the matter of that it's actually available and right
It's
now
ready,
you turn
ready.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, click of a button, I can point it wherever the customer wants me to point it.
Okay.
Or the system that we use, they have control of their own machines, so they as soon as we assign it to their account, they then can point it to whatever pool they want. Because we don't dictate that here. We let our customers kind of do their own thing.
And when I said 7 to 10 days for new stock, as long as that's not a pre-order,
Right.
it's
Pre-order. I mean,
it's actually stock.
When you say pool for the layperson, what is it?
pools.
It's a enclosure for water.
That's what I thought. I thought I was mistaken. But yeah. So how
It's
many
a
different
group of
Sport.
people mining.
Practice the breaststroke.
Yeah. A group of people mining together is what a pool is.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, so I heard you talking about the market. The market goes up, then your equipment you can sell more. So is that the same for you? You've got the same equipment on a pallet. The market goes up.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it happen firsthand. We've had customers in the house buy pallets from us and not want to turn them on. We have machines in the back right now that, GPU customers or ASA customers said, hey, I don't want to run my machine right now.
That's an investment option as well.
The equipment, it's as long as the market is in an upward trend, which is historically it is, the equipment itself can even be a potential investment. I mean, we could even go, for the guys that have been following us, who've been listening to us, who've been with us from the very beginning, knows that we started with a machine called an L7, not L7, L3. You go back even further, L3. Yeah. Those machines, there's a similar one behind you on the table, a little silver one. Those machines are now profitable again. They haven't been profitable in almost 6 years, 5 years, 4 years, whatever it is. The L3 is now profitable again. This old machine that is going on 15 years old is now profitable again because the market historically has trended up.
So why is that? Is it can't get the
The
other
correlate
machine?
no, so it's the correlation between the price in which you pay for power. So you're paying 9 cents, you're paying 10 cents, you're paying 12 cents. Those machines, the L3s, are now profitable again at 10 cents a kilowatt hour for power.
So the bigger the machine, the more money you pay for the machine, the more power it costs, and the more money.
Right. Right. And as time goes on, we talk about Moore's law, which is the progression of technology. Machines are supposed to become more efficient. So a machine, yes, it increases in size, but becomes more efficient in how it processes the algorithm.
So, from your experience, if you were in the thousands of live, I mean, which direction would you steer me in? If I had $20,000 to spend, but
I would let's take a step back. If you were a virgin in the space of crypto and you had $1,000 to your name, I'd say pick up the cheapest machine you could find that still works and learn how it operates. Turn it on for yourself before you send it to a mining facility. And this is me turning my business right now. If you, before you send it to a host facility, plug it up in your garage or your house, connect it to the internet, log into it through the IP address, and learn how it operates, how to set up and connect to a mining pool, and how to receive payouts. Get to that step, and then grow your holding from there.
Why do you say that?
Because we don't want to do it for you. No, it's
you gotta learn.
You gotta learn. I mean, this is the new up and coming thing. It's not. Yes, it's new technology, but Bitcoin came out in 2009. It's not going anywhere. We now have a president that wants to bring Bitcoin in supposedly as a national reserve. So cryptocurrency is here to stay. So the more people that know about it and the more knowledge you have about anything else, the more you can use it to your advantage. Just like anything else. I mean, you're a general contractor, and the more things you know about general contracting, you know how to build a deck, how to lay floor, know how to do tile. You're not going to get ripped off by anybody. You hire a plumber, you know how the pipe's supposed to be laid. How you hire an electrician, you understand how the wires are supposed to be run. So you're adding more value to your trade.
So
Same kind of concept.
I don't have to gain that experience, so to say. But if I don't know it from you, what would you suggest? How would I gain that experience? Or how would I
Come talk to us. We'll help anybody set up an account. YouTube is a great resource. Django has a fantastic channel for cryptocurrency. We have some older videos on how to do it. There's guys out there like Son of a Tech, who's a big time crypto YouTuber who's been in the space. He's for a long time and has hundreds of videos on how to set up stuff. But just having a conversation. I mean, this equipment is pretty robust. It'll take a lot to damage it or brick it. So plugging it into the internet and just fiddling around with it, you'll learn a lot on your own, just hands-on, in my opinion. I mean, that's how I did it. I built a PC that was mining.
Well, you are smart.
I pick things up, I put it down. I have to constantly ask Mark how to spell words or my wife. Or I get yelled at, or the guys in the chat are yelling at me, you spelled that wrong, John.
So there were a couple questions though online. Integra asked about seeing his shit on Hive again. Integra, DM me on Monday, and I'll get you access to Enterprise. So we'll go there. And then someone asked about the 550. Is there a rack fee associated with it? Since you were on the stream right now, no. You can hit me up. You want to buy one of the 95Ts? I'll waive the rack fee. But anybody else after this, the rack fee applies. I'm not trying to. Since you're on stream right now, give you that
on stream special.
Yeah, L3 Plus is making. L3 Plus at 10 kilowatts. Raven Coin, sell at a quarter. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see a quarter. It did what 13 cents last bull run.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see a quarter. I don't know.
I mean, we're sitting on a pretty hefty bag of Raven coins, so I wouldn't mind a quarter.
Any news on the Local Tech pre-order shipping? Supposedly shipping starts the end of Q1 for batch 1, but batch 1's essentially sold out. So batch 2 is in the air for Local Tech.
But I mean, the way they're talking, it should come up quicker.
I need to find myself used L7. You got some of those? Yes, we do. DM on the website or me personally on Twitter or X or whatever, and we can go over pricing.
Left us hanging.
Who left us hanging?
Django. What's the latest with the
Airflow.
airflow? Left us hanging.
Yeah, I filmed that last video. I never got around to finish the end of it.
Still got that footage somewhere.
He called Mark. Mark went down there and yelled at him.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
he needs to build a box.
I don't know. The airflow is pretty good right now, but right now I gotta change all the thermal pads on my cards. But the airflow is good. Seem to be working during the summertime. The rigs that are running have been not overheating, so the rest of them are overheating.
I mean, we can always send our GC out there for you. You know, our GC's in house right now. Who's done our hot aisle, which I feel bad for the guys that had to do that during the summer with the machines running. You know, poor guys up on the ladder missed themselves because they're so dehydrated. We can always send him down there to build you a nice little box.
No new holes, nothing. Yeah, I wish my brother did. I don't know if you haven't followed me on Twitter. I got a bunch of stuff happen to me. I've been in the shitter for a minute, so coming back though. I'm still alive.
He's back at the Coastal Crypto facility,
Yeah.
going through his stuff. So we're rocking and rolling. Sounds like a job.
All right, quick rapid fire questions. We got 4 minutes.
4 minutes, rapid fire. Let's go. Fred, you guys that are here, sticking around for the live
How
stream.
much is an L7 right now?
Changes every day.
Hold on.
Right now.
I have an 8800 for $8,000.
Can we look at L7 on the screen?
We could for you guys, but the audience would not be able to see.
That's fine. They don't need to see shit.
What am I doing?
Just go here and put L7.
You got the keyboard.
No results. None of this. Oh, yeah.
Has to be counted.
L7, $8,000 right now. Yeah. What you said?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, well, the price sheet that came out today, L7 9050 is 9.6.
Yeah, this is an 8800 here in the facility. I can turn it on tomorrow. $8,000.
$8,000. What's that doing right now?
Yeah, what's it mine?
And it does Litecoin, right? Dogecoin.
8,800 right there. Still
$20 bucks a day.
$20 a day. Well, it's actually doing a little more because this is still set to 10 cents a kilowatt hour.
So what's your?
So $20 a day.
No, we're
Oh, shit, what?
no, right,
No, it is, yes.
So we do something else.
I have two 8800s that we can turn on immediately. 8,000.
8,800 is available now. YouTube, Twitter. No, we're on. We should be on both right now, YouTube and Twitter.
Yes.
We don't have any Twitter. What?
No. The L7 itself, the model is an 8800.
Yeah. So 8.8 gigahash, right?
Yep.
So 8,800 mega hash is the model that they came up with.
How many have you?
How many we sold in total?
How many do you have?
I have two of those right now that I can sell immediately. I have actually, if we want to go like complete inventory, like I have thousands that we can get our hands on. But I have two here right now that we can flip over to somebody immediately.
So that's Libby's point right now instead of
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
it's-
even
it's-
7 to 10 days is $9,000. So.
I mean that's me pushing a couple buttons and it's for you. So
All right, homie.
DM you later.
Fight time.
It's fight time.
All right, guys, hit us up with any more questions. Mark is on Twitter the most.
Any thoughts on
Scrolling.
ZEC, Zcash? Going to proof of stake. Well, that sucks. But there's always there's a pirate coin that's on ZEC, Zcash that you can mine afterwards, and that's actually been doing pretty decent recently. So something to look into. I think it's called RARRR. Yeah. The actual coin, yeah.
Guys, it's fight time. Why are we asking questions? We said rapid fire questions 5 minutes ago. Thoughts and concerns on the GG1 home miner specifically. I mean, we saw them at Mining Disrupt.
They're pretty cool.
They're cool.
They're expensive though.
Yeah, they are expensive.
They basically look like a PC tower that you just have in your computer room or wherever you have your PC tower at.
What was it? It's one hash blade, right? Not hash blade.
It's 2 blades inside of it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
I couldn't
two
remember.
hash boards inside.
Hash boards, yeah. Hash blade is.
But they're not really hash boards because they're mining ETC and things. So it's actually a graphics unit because that's how those are built.
Again, it's a machine that someone could, you'd spend a little more on, but it's a brand new machine that you could learn and experiment on before you went and spent tens of thousands of dollars in sending all your stuff to a hosting facility.
Yeah, don't send those to us.
Yeah, we don't want those here.
The whole point of those is to have them at home.
Yes, exactly.
5 millimeter versus 12 nanometer. 5 nanometer versus 12 nanometer.
Put in the chip.
But
It's not a chip. It's a die, dude. It's not a chip.
we're not there yet. We're only at 7. We went from 14 to 7.
Well, that's on the Bitcoin miners and the LTC miners, the nanometer of the chip.
It's 5.
Yeah. What is he actually talking about? Is he talking about the nanometer of the chip on the DG1 home miners or?
Yeah, I think so. The die. Locotech is 12. But the difference with Locotech is they went back to the drawing board on a wafer level for the chip. They completely redesigned the entire wafer for the 12 nanometer chip and made it more efficient. That's their whole premise. And that's what they talked about in Washington almost a year ago.
Yeah.
When all the YouTubers went out there and looked at it.
And when I got to play with it.
Old technology is not bad technology. They just found a way around making it more efficient. Money, hopefully, pass it off here. All right, it's fight time, guys. Send us your questions, DM us if you want equipment. If you have questions about mining, you want to get into mining. Mark mainly handles and trolls Twitter. I'm here at the facility picking things up, putting them down. Django will be in town for a little while working on GPUs. Maybe you'll see some videos from him come out. I don't know. Who knows? But we'll definitely have some updates for you guys moving forward. We'll see you around. Take it easy.